As you can see from the signpost, we are still working our way around the Cheshire Ring. As a point of interest, the Bridgewater Canal is run by the Manchester Ship Canal Company, and it issues its own licences. However, under a reciprocal agreement, British Waterways licence holders can use the canal free of charge for a limited period of time. This is the disused Holme lock, which at one time provided a connection to the River Irwell and the Manchester Ship Canal. We've just passed the new Pomona lock, which now connects the Bridgewater to the Manchester Ship Canal. If you can show evidence of sufficient boating experience and have the confidence, you can make arrangements to cruise the Manchester Ship Canal. I'm sure hire boats don't qualify. Besides, I've no desire to cruise alongside ocean-going vessels. Remember I mentioned yesterday that we cruised past Manchester City's football stadium? Well, today we went by Manchester United's Old Trafford football stadium. About 2 3/4 mile after cruising along the Bridgewater, we came to Waters Meeting, and here we made a decision to take another one of those interesting side trips. This time we're going to cruise along the lee branch of the Bridgewater and visit Worsley. By the way, these cranes are unique to the Bridgewater. They're located at various places along the canal, and after placing the stop gates into slots on a given section, maintenance can be done. Around 4 o'clock we came to one of the 7 wonders of the waterways, the Barton Aqueduct. This is where the Bridgewater Canal crosses the Manchester Ship Canal. Mandy will describe how it works in the video.
Okay, this is the Barton Road Aqueduct. This whole aqueduct swings around with the water in it to allow boats to go through the river. That way to the right is the sea. There goes Kimberly Dawn across the Barton Aqueduct. This is a little cabin. And then this is a spindle where it swings. And the whole bridge swings to the side. Barton Road Aqueduct opened in 1893.
Alright, now take a shot.
There's the Barton Road Aqueduct as we're leaving it.
Mandy explained how the aqueduct works. However, it does cross the Manchester Ship Canal, Mandy, not a river. It was designed by Sir Edward Leader Williams, engineer to the Manchester Ship Canal Company, and built by Andrew Handyside of Derby. It became operational with the first barge crossing on the 21st of August 1893 and opened commercially on the 1st of January 1894. The iron trough is 330 feet long and the gates at each end retain about 880 tons of water. Further gates retain the water in the canal. I imagine this helps quite a bit when you're cruising at night. No, there are no real lighthouses on the canals. There were 2 reasons why I thought this would be an interesting side trip. Obviously, one was the Barton Aqueduct. The other was so that Mandy and Yvonne could see this pretty village and learn about its canal history. The first order of business is to turn around and then find a mooring spot.
Here we are in Worsley. This is Worsley Delft. This is, the water's all chocolate. because it comes from the mines, which Mom says were really low and they had to leg out of. And this is a pretty... Is this a motel?
Private offices.
Oh. This is mud.
Surprise, surprise, surprise. We had to pay another visit down the weed hatch.
You can hear the doves, and the birds.
There weren't a lot of mooring spots available, but we finally found a place and tied off round about 6 o'clock. Worsley is considered the birthplace of British canals. The reason being that in the mid-1700s the 3rd Duke of Bridgewater's agent, John Gilbert, designed an underground canal network of more than 50 miles to bring coal from the Duke's mines to the surface at Worsley. At the same time, engineer James Brindley started the construction of a canal to carry the Duke's coal from Worsley to Manchester. A short while ago, Mandy asked what this building was. Well, it's the Packet House. In 1767, a boat service between Worsley and Manchester began. The boat carried passengers and packets of letters and other goods between the two towns. That's why it's called a packet boat service. Okay, now for some bad news. I was disappointed with Worsley. In fact, I was disgusted with the way the village has lost pride in its canal heritage. I was looking forward to showing it to Yvonne and Mandy, but it was nothing like it was when I was here in November 2002. A good example is they seem to have turned the entrance to the Delph into a rubbish dump. You can hardly see the Starvation abode among the rubbish. These were used in the tunnels. They were only 4.5 foot wide and had protruding rib sides, hence their name. This speaks for itself. Okay, that's enough belly aching. Having said all that, both Yvonne and Mandy said that they were really pleased that we took this side trip and that the pollution did not take anything away from enjoying their short visit to Worsley.